not going to include my singing.
Just going to get some video of the doggy. Hello. What's your name?
Patches.
Patches.
Patchy poo. Isn't it?
A little fat Ewok.
He is a little fat Ewok and he's about to be a naked Ewok.
Fat naked Ewok.
A naked Ewok.
Oh, is Kylie the shaved down queen doing
I
the
am shaved down queening this doggy. Aren't we, Patches? So
You're so happy.
Oh, no.
You're so
okay,
happy
but
with
it's
that.
for a reason, okay? I'll tell you. He's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
He's hot.
Yeah.
No, it's not just that. Patches is a free groom that we're doing for somebody who's just doing it tough at the moment. They've had a lot going on in life in general, and you know, it's not the most affordable thing to have your doggies groomed. We booked a groom for Patches and then it was going to have to be cancelled because Mum couldn't afford it this week, so we're going to delay it. But we're expecting like 38, 39 degree weather over the weekend.
Yep.
And this little fellow, he certainly would not cope with it with this coat on.
So you guys at YouTube, you're actually paying for this dog?
Yes, we've had lots of contributions over the last few weeks, which has been awesome.
This is your dog groom?
So this is a lovely YouTube funded groom. I said to Mum, bring him in, we will get his groom done for him. The reason why we're doing him short, sometimes I've groomed Patches before, he is a lovely little man. Sometimes he's been in not the best condition. There's simply over affordability for grooming. He is absolutely loved. His mum loves the pants off of this dog. It is her baby. And you know, sometimes life is just bloody hard. And you have to make choices between looking after your kids and yourself and paying your bills.
Before. When did you last do it?
The last time I groomed him was about 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And we just shaved him short so that we could get all his hair off and give him, you know, the longest time between grooms as possible.
Yep.
But I've groomed him at times when it's been like a year between grooms, and he's just been an absolute matted mess, the poor little love.
Yep.
So, you know, I won't judge anyone that financially just has a really hard time. She's doing the best she can, and well, this is just something we can do to help out, thanks to the support of
Thanks to YouTube.
all the awesome people in our community.
Look at me and smile because I need a thumbnail. Don't move.
Are we done?
Yeah, it was like, I didn't even
I
need it that
I
long.
know what you're doing. I know
just...
you. So Patches is,
I probably won't even use that for the thumbnail.
no, you probably won't.
You didn't do an introduction.
An introduction. I didn't do an introduction. Hello.
Hang on.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, my beautiful fur family. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kylie the Groomer, and we're grooming dogs here. We have the beautiful little Patches.
Patches.
I think he's a Maltese Shih Tzu type cross. If you've stuck around long enough, you know that he, I don't really pay much attention to any dog breeds. I just groom whatever dog's in front of me. Easy done. So yeah, a couple of previous grooms, I think we did like a payment plan or a delayed payment. When they could pay, they paid kind of deal. But now I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I get people put through some contributions and donations, and now we're being able to just say, come in, let us look after your doggy. We'll do that. And I feel so blessed to be able to do that.
Yep.
If you do want to make a contribution for the next doggy that needs a helping hand, you can do a super thanks chat sticker type deal through YouTube, or if you want 100% of that money to go through to us, you can use our PayPal. Email address is ourfurryfamily@gmail.com, and you'll be able to put through a contribution there.
You can send fan mail.
Yeah.
And you can join Patreon.
Yay! Patreon is awesome. I think we've got like 19 patrons now.
On the wall.
I need to update it again since
somebody
yesterday. There might be. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, they scroll across the top of the screen anyway.
Oh yeah, they do. So, I mean, so the Patreon is awesome. That money's helping us to take time from our paid employment as we transition towards our YouTube channel being a full-time job. So that's helping to support us to keep creating the awesome content we do. and to be able to keep helping other people. And I think especially in the current financial state of the world, not just Australia or America or any other country, I think the whole world is going through this right now. Everybody is having tough times in one way or another, and to be able to say, let me help you, that's a special thing.
Mm-hmm.
A little grass seed in here. And it's nearly Christmas. I don't know if this will be out before Christmas, but
Not sure.
it's Thursday and Christmas is on Sunday, so math that for me. Is it 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days until Christmas. I'm supposed to be on holidays, by the way, hanging out with my family. I'm not, though.
No, well, they're all playing video games anyway.
They are.
But I don't think they want to hang out with you.
So once we finish grooming Patches, and this should be a pretty quick groom, there's nothing technical about it. We're pretty much just ripping down all this hair.
But he's super cute.
He is so cute. And he's such a good boy. Please don't try and jump off the table, Patches.
Is he all there?
Yeah, he's all there. He's just
Did
a
you
chill
have a
little
feel?
fellow. Oh, do you mean intact? No, he's desexed.
So I made you feel him. That's what I wanted to do.
It doesn't matter. I do it every day anyway.
I asked that question because I knew you'd feel it.
I do it every day.
To make you feel the
I
dog.
got the power. It comes part and parcel with the job, my love.
That's all right. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Let me touch
No.
you.
Okay, so what happened this morning? What phone call did you get this morning?
So you guys know how I showed the backpacks that we made up? I finally got them all finished, and I made a post on my Facebook page, my business page, to put the word out that we've got these little backpacks ready to go for anyone who needs them, and to let us know if we can help. I got a call from the local radio station who wanted to do, it's like a talk back interview type thing where we can share what we've been doing and what we're doing to help the community and stuff. So that's exciting. I'm going to be on the radio tomorrow morning.
Unreal.
Makes me so nervous though.
You've got a radio voice. Actually, no, I've got more of a radio voice.
I don't have a radio voice at all. I've been told that my voice is annoying.
Droning and whining voice, yeah.
It was my sister.
Oh, your sister? Oh, they don't count.
We were kids.
They don't count.
We were actually just talking about it recently while I was visiting them in Queensland with Jet. I'm sorry, buddy, you're itchy, mate.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
and
I get to hear all the
I said
time
to her,
on
I said, you know, sometimes I think about my voice and that it's annoying and it's all your fault. She laughed and she was like, how do you even remember that? And I'm like, you traumatized me. Not really.
Well, I traumatised you yesterday. What happened?
Oh, okay, you traumatize me every single day, but specifically, are we talking about when I got home? When I came inside for the day? Is that what we're talking
Those
about?
blow-up dummies?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you watched our live stream, was it our number 9 live stream?
Yep.
Yes. We have blow-up stunt doubles for ourselves now.
Inflatable humans.
Inflatable humans. They are just inflatable mannequins, really.
There's no orifices in them.
Although they look a little bit questionable.
They don't have any holes.
They do look a little bit questionable. Yeah, so the first thing I do when I get inside, well, first I have to catch Jude, who's running around my feet in hyperactive circles, and eventually I catch him and I pick him up,
Give him a big cuddle.
he licks my face, which I hate.
But he loves you.
Yeah, and then I give him all the cuddles. And then the next thing I do is race to go to the toilet because I'm always busting to go to the toilet. And so I race in there. I'm carrying Jude in one hand and my bag's over my shoulder on the other hand.
Jude.
Well, no, what I do, so because we've got like one of those sliding doors with no lock.
For the ensuite.
Yeah. If I have to lock Jude out of our bedroom so that I can go to the toilet without him sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
And so I throw the dog down out the door. I go all the way into the door and throw him down and I say, stay there. I love you. I'll be back in a minute. And he stays exactly right there. And then
outside
I shut the
the
door.
room or inside?
No, just outside.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I shut the door and lock it. And then I put my bag down and then I run around the corner to get into the ensuite. And when I open the door, a person fell out onto me. And I don't know if I mentioned the fact that I was busting for the toilet.
Oh, God. So this inflatable man-human thing,
Yeah.
I made it lean up against the sliding door so that when Kylie opened it, it fell out onto her.
You did, and then I came to beat you up with it.
Yeah, you go. I'm just innocently standing there cooking dinner, forgetting, of course, that I'd done this because it was like hours before.
Yeah, it was hours before.
And then all of a sudden I get whacked in the back of the head with
an inflatable version of yourself.
Person.
You deserved it.
And then she wouldn't back away.
No, I followed him.
She advanced on me and kept hitting me with it.
You deserved every whack he got. So,
yeah, but what I really
that's not the only thing he did to me yesterday.
Did I scare you?
Yes, you scared me. I had one of those moments where I was like, ooh! My body and brain were disabled, temporarily disabled, while I tried to work out why someone was in my ensuite and jumping out at me.
You know, the worst thing is, right, so I put him in there right after the live stream, so it was probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
And I went to the toilet myself and I opened the door and I scared myself.
Do you know what, though? You also scared Jordan who used the ensuite because somebody else was in there. Oh, you got Abby too?
Abby as well.
You terror.
But they shouldn't be going to our toilet. They got their own dunny.
They do.
Yeah, right. Anyway.
Yeah, what else did you do
awesome.
to me?
That was very, very good. I quite enjoyed the outcome of that.
Christmas is the time of giving lovely things, not heart attacks. Oh, Patchy poo. You got eye goobers, mate.
And so in the live stream yesterday as well.
Yeah. Come on, come out of there.
Howie.
Oh, can you grab the little blue one?
The little blue ones.
Yeah, it's a clipper. Everything's covered in hair, you guys. It's like I'm supposed to be on holidays now and cleaning my salon. But I've been grooming all the hairy D-sheds or undercoat removal dogs.
You did that and we missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Do it again.
I'm just trying to get underneath of that and get it out of there.
Yeah, so you got whammed yesterday.
I got whammed yesterday while I was innocently just working away.
Yep.
Grooming doggies.
You did get
in my live stream, you guys.
You should have seen her face. Oh, man.
So mean.
It was epic.
It was not epic. It was awful.
To work until Wednesday for our next week's live stream. So.
Hi guys. Now, you can't hear Kylie at the moment, but I'm pretty sure she's prattling away. I am just about to pull a prank on her. Now, you can hear me, but you can't hear anything else going in the salon. And you can see at the moment, in my hot little hands, I have my phone and it has Wham! Last Christmas. So don't worry, you can't hear it, okay? I'm just about to get Kylie. I'm about to send Kylie to Wham Hella. I think it's only fair because I got whammed at the supermarket. Anyway, here goes. I feel really awful doing this because she is adamant that she doesn't want to get whammed each year. But, you know, I'm doing this purely for your viewing pleasure. You made me do this. But look at her face. I'm pretty sure she's realised now that she's just been sent to Wham Hella. But, you know, these things have to be done for pure entertainment.
Why not? Did you cut off my...
Welcome back, guys. Oh no, I feel terrible.
Okay, first of all, there's going to be a little bit more than marital squabbling later. There's going to be marital violence.
So I set it up so that they couldn't hear you. You were just prattling on. And all they could hear was me. Oh no.
Do you guys
You
know
just
what he
got
just did to me?
whammed.
He whammed me. Sent me to Wham Hella.
I've never lost for the 3 years I've been playing.
Yes, you have.
Well, I have now.
Yesterday.
I have now.
You have now.
So what he did, you guys, is he muted the sound coming from the salon, and I'm just talking away. Yippee, 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 yippee.
It wasn't that long. We didn't miss much information.
I don't even know what I was
We were
saying.
just talking about Patreon and PayPal, but not important stuff.
Not important stuff.
Not really.
Right. So, anyways, and then this man here, if you can call him a man, I'm going to call him a
I
heartless
set you up. That's what I
a
did.
heartless dog turd. he comes over to me, and I was wondering what's going on. Like, why isn't he in front of me talking to me
Yeah.
and reading me comments and things that I can answer, questions?
I was very nervous about what was supposed to go, what was just about to go down.
Yeah, I can tell now.
And so...
So I knew that something was going on, but the show must go on, right? So I'm like, are we having a technical difficulty?
Yes,
Is there
we were,
drama
absolutely.
in the chat? Is something going on? And I'm like, just keep your cool and keep talking and keep moving on.
The technical difficulty was me waiting for my cue to press the...
And I still,
Play on.
even after that, I still didn't understand what you had done until I watched it back. The treachery.
Ingenious. Ingenious. Don't you say, Patches?
Absolute treachery.
Don't you reckon? So you're in Whamhella now.
I am in Whamhella.
But that's only fair because I'm in Whamhella too.
It's not my fault that you lost.
And yes, it is. You made me go and do the kids' school shopping.
Because I was on
You weren't
holidays.
here. You were in a completely
Well,
different place.
you could have come with
in
me.
Queensland.
You could have come with me to Queensland.
But anyway, besides that,
Yes.
it's only fair because I spent so long making all those wham videos and all that sort of stuff, and for the production and filming
I don't
you,
understand how
doing the
you
music,
think there's
everything, right?
fairness.
And then I got done on the 4th of December.
The 4th of December.
Yeah.
You didn't last 5 minutes.
No, it's
oh
the 4th
my.
of December.
Useless. I'm not
Got
taking
done
you
at
into battle
Coles.
with me. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'm leaving you.
I can run faster than you, so that's alright.
Yeah, I know, but you've got no tactical skill.
You want me to save you, that's what you want.
No, I'll feed you to the zombies while I run away.
I will not.
That's exactly what I
I'll
would
run
do.
faster than you. Besides, we've got 4 children. We're not like talking about throwing me to the zombies yet. We've got 4 other choices. But they're only snacks. Oh yeah, they're going to want me because I'm like... Oh,
That's right. You're a meal for all of them.
yes,
oh
it
my.
is. It's Christmas colours.
You're going to get hair on your Christmas shirt.
Yep.
How you feeling there, buddy? A little bit
He's just
cooler?
like chilling.
He's such a chill little fellow. I'm happy. Like, okay, so it might be a bit hard for you guys to understand how happy I am. You didn't see him in some of his worst states.
No.
He's had some rough times, which is it's sad because he's an indoor dog. He's absolutely loved. He sleeps on the couch and all that sort of stuff. So to know that he's had some rough haircut days, with how loved he is, it just sucks, you know?
But he's a dog.
It goes to show that you do the best you can, and sometimes this is not quite enough.
Dogs are not the cleanest of things.
And unfortunately, as much as we love our dogs, it's not enough. We do have to be able to do all these other things.
They lick their buttholes.
They do lick
They're
their
not exactly
buttholes.
like the...
Did you see in the live stream the dog licking his butthole while I was trying to shave it?
No, I didn't.
I'll have to go back and find it.
I did see something, I'm not sure. I was videoing, but...
You were videoing, but you were also in the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, you gotta pick a toy today, don't you, mister? Can you pick a toy?
So I'm happy because...
So who do the toys come from, by the way?
so we had Pam's foster kittens.
Yeah.
She sent us the first lot of the ones that are like longer.
Yep.
And then it was Mindy Willen who sent the next lot, which we've been giving out for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so many doggies have absolutely loved them.
Yep. Christmas presents for the puppies.
Pretty much every dog that looked like it really liked toys has gone home with a toy.
Yeah.
Who did I groom yesterday?
There was
A big dog.
a
right?
big dog we gave a toy, and he nearly swallowed the whole thing all in one shot. Who was that? I can't even remember his name.
I don't know. But we gave Wilson a toy.
Yep.
I think he was in our live stream from like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, I saw Wilson's mum while I was out and about, and she told me that he has been. She has the Yorkshire Terriers, little Yorkies,
Yeah.
and she breeds them. And so she's got a whole bunch of them. And then she's got Wilson, who's a border collie. And she told me that Wilson loves his toy.
Oh, it's the avocado.
It's the avocado. And he takes it out into the yard with all the little doggies. And he like teases them with it and then runs away. And all the little doggies chase him with the avocado. So cute. So yeah, he's got his own little avocado fan club running around with him. That is something I love about being in a small town. You see people everywhere you go, and then you get all those extra little stories to hear.
I went to Kylie the Groomer and all I got was this spooky avocado.
The avocado was cute though.
Yeah.
The doggy we just did got the strawberry.
Yeah. So we're making a logo.
Yes. How's that going?
Well, I paid someone to make a logo for us.
Yes.
And I didn't like it.
No. That did not surprise me.
Well, you know, I experimented with the website Fiverr to see if someone could make us a nice logo because I wanted to save some time. But it would have been better if I'd just gone and done it myself in the first place. But I suppose you get what you pay for.
That's true, but as most women say, if you want a job done right, do it yourself.
Why would most women say that?
Because it's true.
For most women?
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, we'll ask our husbands to do stuff.
Yeah, but there's a plan behind that.
If
Because
you
if you do anything too good...
That's right. I'm aware of this fact.
You'll keep asking us to do it. So we've got to do it really bad. Or just borderline good.
I'm totally aware of this, that you'll half-ass a job because you don't want me to ask you to do it again.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to suffer through the half-ass stuff to get to the point where I can say to you, if you don't do this properly, I'm going to hurt you.
So you're not talking about me, though?
Oh, I am.
Maybe you can't be, because I'm...
No, I most definitely am.
In general. Men in general.
No, I'm not going to generalise all men, just Dales. If your name's Dale.
There aren't many Dales around.
There's not. That's why it can be fairly specific to you.
That's actually good.
I'm watching. And also this little flippy flap's right there.
Yeah. Do you want to pull something apart for you?
No. Please don't. No. No, I'm aware of the dog's anatomy, thank you. Now he's moved. Look what you did.
I was trying to help and...
No, you just stay out of the way.
Just doing my...
You just be a cameraman.
Just doing my job.
And I'll be the dog groomer.
Okay. Alright. I'll do that then.
Actually, I have to say, sometimes your help is helpful.
Like when you got cats or something?
Yeah. But you used to half-ass the cats. You used to be like, oh, no, I can't do this. But now you're just used to having to come help me with cats that you've learned.
I don't like it when you go, oh, I got a cat today, and I'm like, oh.
I think you've learned that I will make you stay as long as it takes to get the job done. I won't say, oh, just leave it and I'll do it myself.
Yeah, why won't you say that?
Because like I said, I'm prepared to hang in there until we get past that. So you've learned that if you do it right the first time, we'll get through it quicker.
Why do I feel manipulated?
You absolutely are. I happen to be a master manipulator.
Wow.
When it comes to getting something done that I want to get done, I will get it done.
Look at your arm. What the hell?
That was Walter.
Walter. The last dog.
Yeah, he did not like having his feet touched.
Scratches.
Yes. So he booked his next groom, and I put a note on there to start on the opposite side to what I did this time.
Yeah, his foot.
So every groom I kind of get...
You couldn't do that foot.
No. Every groom I can... With him, I kind of get 3 feet around, and then I can never do this one.
Never do the last
so
one.
now I have to start on the right front foot and work that way.
Yeah.
So that I've got a chance of finishing it for him.
He was a good puppy, but he just didn't want.
Oh, he's such a good boy. But then, yeah, as soon as you get to the feet, it's like game over. I tried every method possible too.
So now we're talking about the logo again.
Oh yeah.
Why do we have a logo? What's the plan?
Oh, the plan is to get some merch. We want to make some merch. Some t-shirts, some coffee cups, all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, we're going to give Shopify specifically, I don't know, but we're going to look into...
Yeah, I think that's the best one from what I've looked at.
Patches? What's this?
Oh. Right in there,
Yeah.
Does that hurt?
It can be uncomfortable, and there is flaps of skin in there that you need to be careful of. That's why we try to scoop. Because it's matted from it's like a U shape, but the matting goes down this side and that side, and then
Yeah.
there's flappy skin there. So you've got to be careful
okay.
how much digging you do when you scoop, and you have
Yeah.
to scoop from both sides.
Oh, okay.
Fun facts.
Yep. No, but I imagine it's, you know, when you get a bit of meat stuck in your teeth or something.
It would
like
have
that,
to
or
feel like that, honestly.
something stuck in your teeth,
'Cause-
and then you go to bed at night and you wake up in the morning and it's like an ache,
Yeah.
and then you got to floss.
Yes. But also, if you get a little pebble in your shoe,
Well, no, you can just get that out.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can't get that out.
that's right. But you know the feeling when you're walking and you don't have time to stop
You're gonna try
and pull it out.
Take your shoes off.
So see, and then depending on how the foot's sitting, all these little
It's
bits
so weird. that
tuck
it's
up and they make little
naturally
flaps.
grows in there, though.
But also, do you see the teddy bear? It's the head and
Oh,
the
look at
ears
that.
and the arms and the
Move
little
your hand. Let's get a good photo.
the little
Oh,
teddy bear.
so cute. I'll put that in the thumbnail. And people are like, why are we looking at a dog's foot?
Yeah. I saw a paw pad yesterday where it only had the middle paw pad and then 3 toes. It was missing a toe,
Really?
but it was born that way. So it wasn't, it was just like a defect. It wasn't,
I was born this way.
yeah, it wasn't a accident or anything that happened. The other 3 legs had 4 toes.
Yeah.
But
Just one.
yeah, one back foot only had 3 toes.
Okay. My dad has 3 lungs.
What?
Yeah, he's got an extra lung.
How do you know that?
But he had an extra.
Okay, I don't know about that.
There's one tiny little lung which offshoots from the other ones, and it's just sitting there all by itself.
Just a little pocket of extra lung.
Another little tiny lung.
Fascinating. The body does weird things.
Yeah.
My niece was born without her esophagus.
Yeah, right. So that's a little bit more extreme.
It was very extreme and caused many medical condition
Yes.
problems.
And to this day still.
Yes.
Poor bugger.
She does alright though.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting medical condition that's not well heard of. Esophageal atresia.
Esophageal atresia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yes, she was born very prematurely because of that
But that wouldn't
condition.
have made a difference.
It does actually.
Does it?
Yeah, so because they can't swallow and put the liquid into like the amniotic fluid, babies swallow it,
Yeah,
it goes
but-
through the system and then they urinate it out again.
Yeah.
And it kind of keeps the level under control.
Yeah.
When the baby can't swallow it, the amniotic fluid gets more and more and more, and then you get oh goodness, I got to think of the name of it now. Preeclampsia, which can turn into eclampsia, and that's something to do with the blood pressure, and it puts the body under so much pressure and stress that the organs start to shut down. But what happens most often from about 28 weeks into about 31 weeks, sometimes a little bit longer, either the waters will break because there's so much pressure, or the mum will need to be induced into labour because her body starts to shut down and fail. So it's actually really, really scary. And my poor sister went through all of that. Bless her cotton socks. But my beautiful niece...
That was the first child, too.
It was the first child
Okay.
and the first grandchild, the first niece, nephew, the first everything. But she survived, and now
Had
she's a pain
more
in
children.
everybody's butt.
And then had more kids.
And she's
as well.
wild. Yes, she's had a child of her own now, which is just mind-blowing because
Look at his face.
he's actually adorable, isn't he? Right? So yes, I watched that little girl being, well, not, I didn't see her actual birth, but I was there and saw her very soon after her birth. And
Oh, you went up there to Queensland, didn't you?
oh, I was there. I lived
Yes.
there. Yeah. And I got to be a very
Oh,
proud
yeah, no,
auntie.
I'm talking about the new baby.
Oh, yes,
You
the
saw
new
the new
baby.
baby.
I did go see the new baby. I love babies. All right, I'm going to run a bath, get this guy cleaned up, and then we'll come back and zip over him again and get rid of all the extra floofies.
Boop.
He's like, how
That
dare
kinda worked.
you? How dare you?
Boop. Oh, jeez. Got me.
Okay, so I have little patches in the bath, and we've got, I put a bit of de-shedding shampoo in just to help clean him up, because I think that I really like de-shedding shampoo. I don't really have a good reason. And some Wicked White and some Everyday Pink. We'll give him a shampoo and a bit of a condition, and get him all cleaned up. So we're going to fast forward all the bath, but record it so you guys can see it, but fast forward it so it's a bit of a shorter video. And I'm going to do what I normally do when I'm not recording a video and listen to music on my ear thingies. And Dale's not going to include my singing. All right, let's go. Maybe I'll be bulletproof. This time maybe I'll be bulletproof. What the hell am I doing here? Oh. Ooh, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Whoa. I think you're all right now. I don't have as many friends because I'm not as pretty as I was. Because I lied. So I will have to learn to stand my ground. I tell them I won't be around. I move on over to your town and hide. waist dry, little doggy. His ears are a bit wet. But that's okay. I'm not going to make him hang in there just to get a couple of little ears dry. Because you clearly don't love the blow dryer, do you? It's not your favourite part. There you go, sweet pickle. My wipes are empty. New packet. I don't know what's on the wall here, but it looks, well, not the best. I don't know where that came from. There we go. Okay. Now it's time to finish you off. What do we need? 10. Some scissors, brush, and a comb. So in the bath, I cleaned his ears and trimmed his nails while he was soaking. I put the Wicked White shampoo in the bath with him. So he needs to sit in that for 3 to 5 minutes for it to whiten and brighten up this coat. So usually I will do a quick nail trim and clean the ears while we wait 3 to 5 minutes. Not all the time, only for dogs that cope with having their nails done. It's usually pretty good. A little bit sooky, but not too bad. Excuse me, sir. So now we're just going to zip over him with our 7 again. Patches, you're going to have to pick a toy. I don't know if he's a toy dog, but we'll see. Look at our little toy basket. Husband has gone back to do some work. He said he'd come back, but I don't think he'll be back before we're finished. Come here. Up you get. Good boy. So Patches is really good for his haircut. The bath is kind of like, what are you doing? Why do we have to do this? And the blow dryer is a bit of a nope. But he does his best to keep us cool. Maybe he just likes the cuddles. You just like my cuddles? Is that what you carry on? That's okay, because I like your cuddles. He gave me little cuddles while I was blow drying and it made me happy. Oh my goodness, I'm so not ready for Christmas, you guys. I have done 0 preparations. I have bought gifts for the kids. We don't really buy gifts for other people, which sounds weird, maybe? I don't know. We don't really see other people on Christmas Day. We like to stay at home. If we do, we go see Grandma and Grandpa, and we'll take a gift for Grandma and Grandpa. But in general, I always hated that the kids, you wake them up on Christmas morning, or more, they wake you up on Christmas morning, and they get to have brekkie and enjoy their gifts, and then you're like, all right, let's go. We've got to go to this house and that house and run around and everything, and they didn't get to play with any of their presents and toys that they got, or, you know, enjoy their day, because we're just so busy trying to get from here to there to there to there. So a few years ago I was like, nope, we're staying at home. Stay at home, enjoy our day, and then go and see people on like Boxing Day or something like that. Sometimes we go see Grandma and Grandpa, sometimes Grandma and Grandpa come see us, depending on what we plan. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So I bought some presents, but everything's hidden away, so I don't know what I bought. Just hoping for the best. Hopefully there's enough for everybody to have a present. I haven't bought a lot. I have had years where I've gone crazy when they were little, with all sorts of toys and things like that, but it's not necessary. It's really not necessary, for us anyway. I much prefer to get them something that they want, one thing that they really want, at a reasonable price, I'm not a wealthy person. Not by any means am I a wealthy person. So they get a gift and a couple of little bits and pieces. I do include things that they need in their Chrissy Prezzies, like their school backpacks and what else? Oh, new pajamas. Last year everybody got you know those really big towels, like the bath sheets. The kids all had like this normal bath towels, but last year I got them all a big towel each. Which I would normally have them use those, but so they got their own towel each, and now they just circulate that. Use it, wash it, use it, wash it. And so they don't use the little towels anymore. That was a nice little treat. This year I got their backpacks for school and their pencil cases, lunch boxes and water bottles because they came in a nifty little pack. What else? They got the one thing that was in my price range that they wanted. There was some, they did ask for some really expensive gifts, so I was like, nope, that's not happening. So I picked something from each kid's Santa letters that was in the budget. Amber's is always hard because her birthday and Christmas are so close to each other. And then Geordie's like 4 weeks or 5 weeks after Christmas as well, in January. Let me look at you, handsome little devil. Very cute. Oh, I've got to go pick up husband's Christmas present. Don't tell him. I ordered it. I went to go get it on a day that I had off. So you guys know I work during business hours in a small town. The town closes, literally. When business hours are up, 9 to 5, they're done. Everybody's out. And I work 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. I'm out here earlier, and I never finish at 6 p.m. But that's my business hours. So everything's shut by the time I finish work on a weekday. And they're not open on weekends. Like, you cannot... Okay, so they're open on Saturday mornings, and they close at like 11 a.m. And I'm not ready to go do things before 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So I went in on a day, I went early on a Saturday morning. I got up specifically for this to go and get the present that I wanted for husband, and they didn't have it in stock. So there were alternatives, but not really what I wanted. So I asked them if they were likely to get a new one in before Christmas, and they said no, but they'll give it a go. And they rung me last week to say it was there. They got it, and I was like, yes. And I was supposed to go get it on the Friday that I had off with Amber for her birthday and her medical appointment, and I forgot to go in the morning. So I've been waiting for this day. I have been waiting for this day today. I was supposed to only groom one dog today, as I said earlier, and yeah, I got Patches here now. And then after this, I'm going to give one of our nifty little backpacks to somebody who reached out to me and asked for a bit of help. And then I'm going to go and get my husband's Christmas present. Maybe I'll get the Christmas present first, just so I don't forget. Because I did totally forget about it, and today's the day I have to go get it. So I talked to the lady who has asked for one of our backpacks, and I said to her, does she want to have her doggy groomed? And she said, oh, that would be really nice. So she's got a Staffy Cross. So don't know what sort of dog it's going to be. Staffy Cross is a really broad spectrum of dog, especially in Australia. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but pretty much everything is crossed with a Staffy in Australia. It could be anything, and I don't know what the temperament of the dog's going to be like. So I am keen to go meet her today, and if I think it's suitable that I can groom the dog, I will be grooming that doggy tomorrow as well, also on my holidays. I can't resist though. I complain, but I'm not really complaining. It's the least we can do to help our community. Speaking of our community and our floods, for anybody who's been playing along at home, a levee bank at a caravan park broke yesterday, and they evacuated, thank goodness, beforehand, but the whole caravan park is inundated now, and well, it's looking like that's probably going to be the end of that business. I don't know if they'll be able to recover from that. Don't know. because the owners, of course, they own it and they live there and it's their home and their business. So they've lost not only their home, but they've lost their business as well. Don't know what will happen there, but we'll keep an ear on the ground and see if we hear any more news from them. It's terrible, the week of Christmas, and that's what happens. Unfortunately, I believe that they invested in a flood levy, and they spent quite a lot of money on it personally to be able to get that up. And unfortunately, it did not hold. But that scares me a bit for the rest of our towns that have levies up in place. I hope that the engineers have engineered and they're actually going to hold. All you can do is hope for the best. At this point, we can't really do anything else. But the peak is set to come this weekend, Sunday, or in the days around Sunday. So we're pretty much at the crunch point now where we'll find out what will actually come of this. But it's hard to say. Like, I don't want to be dramatic because it's not currently, for most people, it is not devastating. The news and things like that, media, have made it out like we're all underwater and we've lost everything and Christmas is ruined, and that is the case for some people, but not like thousands. The whole town isn't, or the whole community of the Riverland is not suffering at this point. We don't need helicopters and people donating large amounts of money and things like that. We do, but we don't. I'm trying not to be dramatic. We'll just have to see what happens over this week. The week ahead of us, and don't know. I've seen a couple of news clips where they've shown flooding in like the worst areas. But these are areas in floodplains that we know are going to flood in a high river event. I think that's what I'm trying to say. In a high river event, the floodplains will flood. We know that. And there are some structures like holiday shacks and things like that, but the people who put those structures there and own them, they knew that that was a possibility, and they moved all their stuff out, and yeah, their buildings are damaged, but they knew that was the case. You know what I mean? Like, they're built very cheaply just to holiday in, and with the knowledge that at some point they're probably going to end up being flooded. So it's not a surprise to these people. Does that make sense? So the news are like, oh, everything horrible has happened, but really it's just what everybody knew was going to happen so far. Nothing's a surprise. It's horrible, don't get me wrong on that. It's absolutely horrible, and people have experienced loss. I just don't like the way the media dramatise things, I think. Patches here. You've just been a perfect little gentleman, aren't you? What a good egg. I should get my husband out here to say goodbye. Hey, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I know it's not a totally interesting groom, but you guys are the reason I'm able to do a free groom for anybody. It's all thanks to you guys that make the donations and the contributions through either YouTube. The reason why it's sort of less favoritized to do a YouTube contribution is just simply because AdSense take quite a lot of that as a percentage for themselves. But we don't mind either way. It keeps the platform running and gives us the opportunity to be content creators and do everything that we do. So if that's what you're comfortable with doing, go right ahead. Otherwise, PayPal is an awesome option to make a contribution, and let us know in the comments if you've done that so that we can thank you. We usually try and thank everybody in our live streams as often as I can get it right. And I figured out finally how to write a message in PayPal so I can actually thank people. I received some contributions and I was like, oh, I can't say thank you to them. But a bit of Googling and I've worked out how to do that now. So that's awesome. I can actually write to people now and thank them. I felt so horrible. I was like, oh, these people have done these awesome contributions and I can't do anything about it. So that's super cool. I have to say I have spent all of the funds that we've received so far that were given to us to help other doggies. We spent all the funds on the backpacks, which loosely off the top of my head, I spent $350 on the items that I put in the backpacks. And I had I think I had about $400 to use. So the grooms, each backpack's with the offer of a free groom. The grooms will be between $60 and $90 each, depending on what sort of dog they've got and how long it takes. So yes, I did go over that budget. And with Patches having his groom today, I definitely went over that budget. But that's okay. There is a cost of each groom for products, power, water, all that sort of fun stuff that I could not tell you exactly how much that is, and the shampoos and the cost of maintaining my equipment and all that sort of fun businessy talk. But the rest of it is just simply my time, and if I've got the time to give, I'm happy to give it. So that is all good. What else did we have to say? Thank you to everyone who's been sending us fan mail. It is so fun. Letters, Christmas cards, yes, gifts. We've received a few gifts, which blows my mind. That definitely makes me a very happy girl. Items that have been for the salon and for helping dogs. Awesome. So awesome. Everything's been put to use so far that we've got. I think, yeah, we've pretty much used everything, including my supply of bath mats, which I can never have enough bath mats. I think I have enough bath mats now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 new bath mats, so that's one for every day of the week, pretty much. So if it's a rainy week, we're going to be just fine. Let me have a look at this, see if we can tidy it up a tiny bit more. It's hard to get these feet to look good when you're taking all the hair off them, because they do just look like naked little rat feet. But it's in his best interest to get all that hair off there for him. You're right, mate? You're sitting a bit funny. Okie dokie. Get all that off. Quick blow dry. Oh my goodness, how happy. The kids are going to be so happy. They were pestering me. Hang on, let me get my toy box. Where is it? Where did he put it? Here it is. The kids have been pestering me to hang out with them. I say pestering, that's not the right word. They've been really keen for me to hang out with them. And because I've been working such long days, I've been a bit grumpy at the end of the day. Not the funnest mum. So I'm finishing up on a good note today, and I'm going to go hang out with my kids and start getting into the mood for all the festivities. Quick drink, because I've talked myself wild. Oh my goodness, it's a little popsicle. Oh, it's a kitty donut. These toys came from Pam's foster kittens, these cute little long ones. And these ones from Mindy Willen. Oh, it's a carrot. I love it. I love these things. So cute. Hey, did any of those take your fancy? Pick this one. Don't know. I'm going to let him pick a toy. Do you love one of them? Is it the popsicle? Or the carrot? Let's see. I can't find the squeaker. He's not I don't think he's a toy dog. Not totally a toy dog. Okay, I think it's the carrot. You're going to have a carrot for Christmas. Mwah. Okay, I turned the camera off real quick while I unwound it from its little mount. That is Patches all done, looking very special for Christmas. I'll finish up with a bit of cologne and send him home with his carrot. If you've made it this far in my video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting our channel. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We have more than that now. That was from yesterday, but I think we've been growing substantially since then. So if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you liked this content, and if you liked it and thought it was worth sharing, please share it on your social media to help us continue growing our community and help us to help more people in our community. Probably the last video before Christmas if it gets up then, so if it is, a very Merry Christmas to everybody. We've had a fantastic year and it's all thanks to you guys, so pat on the back for everybody and look after yourselves. Have a very enjoyable Christmas. I hope you're spending it with somebody who makes you happy and brings you joy. And if not, reach out to us and say Merry Christmas to us. We will be more than happy to send you a little message and let you know that we're thinking of you. Stay safe. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic time of day. Love you. Bye. Say bye, Patches. Bye.